Want a good laugh? Watch a person try to catch a bumblebee. It's often a hilarious sight. The tiny bee zooming about, the person trying and failing to capture it, and all the resulting chaos, from broken windows to curse words and beyond. Yes, the situation often looks hilarious, at least to us. But imagine being the one in pursuit of the bumblebee. Imagine if you were the one failing time and again to capture it. Then your efforts probably wouldn't be funny, not to you. In place of humor, you'd have frustration at being unable to catch the bumblebee, and you might grow increasingly desperate to find a solution. Fortunately, there is a way to catch the bumblebee, a tried and true method to end the chase in your favor. What should you do? We'll get to that in a moment. Before we do, there's a more immediate question to address, a question you probably have after all this talk about bumblebees. How does any of this relate to real estate? The answer is that as realtors, we're often chasing bumblebees. Not literally, yet in the same analogous sense. Think about a realtor who works with home buyers. Maybe that's you, or maybe it's someone you know, personally or professionally. Whoever this realtor is, they need buyers. Otherwise, their business suffers. The problem, though, is that buyers can be hard to catch. Like the bumblebee, buyers often zoom around, evading capture. 1 minute, for example, a buyer is easily reachable. The next, it's like they joined the witness relocation program. Nothing but voicemail. Does that deter most realtors? No, like the pursuer of the bee, realtors often continue the chase, leaving voicemails with increasing desperation and making fools of themselves. Not that every buyer disappears. Sometimes a buyer remains perfectly visible, but they'll purposely confuse the realtor. This leaves the realtor uncertain whether they have any chance of ever working with the buyer. So once more, as with the bumblebee, a realtor continues the chase, pushing onward in the vain hope of success, and looking comical in the process. Tired of the chase? You don't have to continue on it. You can catch the buyer. There's a clear way to do it. It's the same way, figuratively speaking, as with catching the bumblebee. In either case, victory comes from holding what both targets find important. For a bee, the object of importance is the flower. It's where they gather to pollinate. Get the flower and you'll have no difficulty attracting the bee. The same holds for real estate. Your flowers in real estate are listings. Hold the listings and you'll have no issue attracting buyers. Buyers will see your listings and then contact you about them. Knowing this, the key to representing a lot of buyers is to get a lot of listings. Look around and you'll find this to be true. Think about the top producing realtors in your own community. Chances are, those at the top are primarily listing agents. It's very rare to see someone who's big on the buyer's side being a top agent. Not impossible, just very rare. One reason for that, as we've said, is the bumblebee chasing issue. Another is that listings agents are working in a much smarter way. Forget about the bee and think about workload. In the time it takes to work with a single buyer, an agent could work with 4 active listings. This means that, on a larger scale, agents could handle 160 active listings in the time it would take to work with 40 buyers. Listings agents are therefore capable of producing substantially greater results, often 4 times that of the buying agent, without working any harder. While listings matter, it's important to know how they matter. You want listings, but not for their own sake. Instead, listings should be viewed in the larger context of farming. Farming? Yes, though not in any agricultural sense. Rather, farming in the sense of real estate. It's the focus of this book and the proper frame in which to view listings. To understand how listings fit, let's take a look at what farming, as it pertains to real estate, is all about. For starters, we need to define farming. In a real estate context, farming refers to a specific strategy for achieving real estate success. This strategy involves selecting a specific geographic area, such as a neighborhood, and then establishing yourself as the agent in that area. In doing this, your goal is to become so well known that residents of the area instinctively think of you when planning to list their houses. You want to be the no-brainer choice for these residents when the time comes. How do you become a no-brainer? The key is highly targeted marketing. As a real estate farmer, you won't be marketing in the traditional shotgun way.